Yeah, man, that's at my cousin's house. We used to record off a phone, honestly, into a phone into a cup, into the audio interface, and then the audio interface into the computer. So that's how we would record, just like that every day. Or I'll be at his house and we'll record like that. And then it would just all be on FL Studio, depending on how good the edit was going to be, how good you were pronouncing your words and stuff was how good my cousin could edit, because he used to edit everything on FL Studio and everything like that. And still, then we started getting enough money or whatever, to start hitting studios. Before we were just doing it at the house. Then he finally bought a mic, and then we was using his mic at his house. And then slowly after that, we just started, moving on to studios and stuff like that. But even the first couple studios we was going to wasn't big. They would be like quick little studios that we could probably get into, just like almost like some little room type of shit you was just saying. And then when I made like my first tape, I think when I was like 16, that was in a room. Like I did that inside somebody's room, bro. Like the whole tape, just in the little back room. It was cool. It wasn't like that, but it wasn't a great big studio. But we got it done. And then, so shortly, that's why I've never been a big fan of like super good studios. Like I've been inside the record plant, shit like that. I've been in big name studios like that. It should be one of them. I've been inside all the good studios, bro. Like, seeing all the good lights, all the big soundboards and everything like that. But it's not like a big thing to me, because I already had recorded in something really, really low. Like, for instance, like I said, out of a phone in a cup, to make the noise. So like a big studio it never really like blew my mind. I'm more comfortable making music at home because I was already doing it when we first started at my cousin's house. So now when I'm at home, my boy pull up, we make everything sound like, if you listen to my tape, it probably sound like I did it at the studio, but I did every song on that tape at the house. Every song at the crib, in the living room, in the living room, not in the closed room, not with no soundproof, nothing, just in the living room, bro. Just, on Pro Tools, and had the speakers out, every time we done, just, get it right. So I never really had nothing like that. Nothing like that never really like got my attention. I never cared about a good studio too much. Because of those things, because we never really even, how we started wasn't like we waited till we had enough money to go record. We just gonna do it with whatever we had right then and there. So yeah, I probably had, I went through a little, times of where I would do music and then I would stop, and I would do music and I would stop, and then it just kind of got to where it was like, nah, I'm gonna do this shit now. Like I'm gonna take this shit completely serious. And then, shout out to my boy Splurge. We locked in the record Nene in, I think January. We shot the video January 2020. And after that, I just kept dropping. At first, I wasn't even dropping music. Like, that was a song I just popped out with out of nowhere, after, and then I just started dropping like crazy after that. And after that record, after I seen how good that record did, that's what boosted like my full confidence. I'm like, okay, yeah, they fuck with me. I'm gonna go crazy now. Like I seen some shit. I see that they can fuck with this type of shit. I'm gonna just keep doing this now. Like instead of, keep stopping. Then later on in that year, around April, I had got on World Star. And so then once I got on World Star, bro, that's what really kicked it off to where I was like, oh, I'm not gonna stop now. Like I'm gonna keep going. Did a tape in August on my birthday, August 21st, 2020. I dropped my first like real tape. Like, I was fucking around in studios around that time, but I put a lot of hard work into that tape because it was like, yeah, this is where I'm really taking rap serious. And then, more singles followed through after that on World Star and stuff. But the World Star kept my confidence up to where I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to be a rapper. Like I'm going to keep rapping. Like I'm going to make this a career. I'm going to be a rapper, rather than just like, oh, I just do it on the side or it's just something fun. Like, nah, now I'm a rapper. Like, okay, I see what's going on. I'm getting things off my catalog, putting things into myself, and I'm seeing how different things are working for me based off of what I didn't, put into my music. So yeah, things like that, bro, kept my confidence up, seeing how that first record had did really. And then, so from there, from the top of 2020, so I've been, full time at it for like a full year and a half now, but I've been rapping for a while, probably since I was like 14 years old. Just kept doing it, kept making little records here and there, drop them, whatever, SoundCloud, delete them, little shit like that. And then, it just got to a point where it's like, nah, I'm gonna keep it going. In January 2020, I dropped the song Nene. Like I said, dropped that song Nene, and it was just like, yeah, we're gonna keep it going like this. This is it.